Rams and Hawks 20-9.
Yeah.
The Hawks, they're looking like the team that they usually are in December. Thursday games, or was this Friday or Saturday games? I'm sorry. The Dolphins came back with Fitzmagic, man. I don't know if y'all watched the highlights or anything on that game.
Yes, I did.
Man, Fitzmagic had a whole hand in his face.
And no look pass, baby.
Yeah, straight no look pass. And got a completion to get a field goal to win the game. Man, that was awesome. So your Bucks, fuck Brady, but he won 47-7. Dude, in the first half.
What do you have against Brady? I'm just I've never asked you this question. I let it go. What is it?
That's the reason right there.
Why are you Ohio State?
No, I'm Oklahoma fan.
Dude, what Brady's doing at 68 years old is remarkable, dude. Okay, there's no 68-year-old that is good to go out there and do what that kid does, man.
Yeah.
He's claiming Social Security and an NFL paycheck at the same time.
Look, he's my age, bro. He's 1 year younger than me. He's 1 year younger than me.
Mm-hmm.
And to see what he's doing out there is, and you know what? It's not on him. He is so strict to his diet and his off-season workouts. The dude is a professional through in and out, dude.
But that's what shows you what a great quarterback and a good quarterback is. If just this season, if they said that Carson Wentz was out there hunting and all this offseason and Dak was just working, and you can see the difference of the quarterback when they really try to perfect their work. What's going on?
Was Carson hunting for real? I mean,
yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if you make this shit up.
No, yeah. He's like going hunting.
You gotta have a little fun, bro.
Not if you're ass and they have a statue of the backup quarterback on your stadium. Get out of here.
Hey. No, I was not crying. All love, but no, I was not.
I'm gonna say something though. I did pop in and out of Sneaky's live feeds today, bro.
I did too.
I didn't comment nothing, but just to see the facial expressions and the sadness and madness, and
I was
so upset.
Add a little bit of spice from the sauce because he was hurting on one of them.
He was.
Did you guys? I
didn't see what sauce it was, but I saw that you were hurting.
Oh my god. Okay, I know we're diverting a little bit. Yeah, let me talk a little bit about that. So my son for Christmas, and I love hot sauce. I do. I love spicy foods. And so I had like a lineup of hot sauce. And so today, wife went KFC, got some hot wings, came back, and we're trying them out from mild to hot. And the last one was ghost peppers, chipotle or something like that. As I'm eating it, I'm like, oh, this is weak. I'm just killing it. Take two. I'm eating a popsicle. I'm drinking milk. It was bad. It literally snuck up on me. Mm-hmm. And even Nick, you heard. Yeah. Nick was like, "Oh my god!" But yeah, anyway,
shit, man.
They what?
Like people die from shit like that, dude.
Oh wow!
Like from
eating crazy spicy stuff. Yeah,
yeah, dude. Wait till tomorrow morning, Sneaky. Holy shit, man!
Talk about a nasty shit.
Claire,
49ers beat the Cardinals, by the way.
Say who? What?
Your best friend.
What's up, Philly sports fan? I see you, baby. What'd you say, Ish?
The 49ers beat the Cardinals.
Yeah, dude. You know what? That's just typical of the way the year's been, man. I was very surprised by that game.
Cardinals were my sleeper in the beginning of the year.
The who?
The Cardinals. They were my sleeper in the beginning of the year.
I remember. Hey, mine was the Colts. Remember that?
They came close.
They lost today.
They came close. Yeah.
Hey, that was a good game. I'll give Big Ben. He kind of shut a little people up this week.
He did. You know what? That was actually a big win for them, bro, for their side they've been on and the comeback they did to get that W. Big Ben, dude, it's still someone I don't want to face in a playoff game to this day. He always seems to have some swag at certain times, man. And Big Ben, dude, he stands in that pocket like no other quarterback in the NFL, dude.
I mean, dude, that's why they call him Big Ben. He's what, 6'6"?
Yeah,
he's what's going on in that pocket,
man. No,
there was a video on social media where it shows like there's like a drill and the coach is throwing pads at the backup quarterback.
Yeah.
And the object is to move and don't get hit by the pads. So the quarterback's moving around, and then you got Big Ben just elbowing and like hitting him, and then he throws the ball. I'm like,
and he does that in the game. It's insane.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Giants real quick. 13-27 against the Ravens. Shout out to Des Bryant with another touchdown.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a catch, by the way.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
You don't have to. It's okay.
It's a few years. We've heard that one 444 million times, dude.
Your quarterback 44 million and one. He got it.
Sucks.
It was a catch. It was a catch.
Quarterback still sucks.
Catch.
We them boys. So next we got another. Well, no, I'm not even gonna say. Just the Houston Texans are trash.
Yes.
Deshaun Watson overrated. They lost to the Cincinnati Bengals 37-31. They have like the third worst record in the NFL.
Houston, what happened to him, bro? Like,
dude, O'Brien demolished the whole organization.
Yeah, I mean, when you get your best player gone off the team, that was the beginning of the downfall, dude.
O'Brien screwed that team up for years to come.
And they don't have a first round or second round pick.
I know.
So the Dolphins, who are probably going to make the playoffs, are going to have a top 5 pick, maybe top 3.
Dude, the fans, bro, I'm telling you, dude.
Man, I like what they did with Tua and with Fitzmagic. You know, I'm sure they're still going to start Tua next game, but I think they're just saying, hey, you know, just keep doing what you're doing, keep playing. You know, you got a great defense behind you. If you start making a little bit too much errors, hey, we got Fitzmagic to pull it out of his ass again.
Right,
it's insane. So the Bears beat the Jags 41-17, which makes sure that they lock the Trevor Lawrence Bowl. So they got the first overall pick.
Yeah.
The Panthers went over the Washington Wizards 20-13, which we knew was
shout out Carolina.
Shout out Carolina.
Let's go.
Hey, big win. Where was Panther Pride, baby?
I think they were going to win. Apparently, did Haskins go to a strip club or something?
Yeah. Right after the game, I believe.
Yeah, but I heard he went there for dinner because their buffet was phenomenal.
He said that he ordered the strippers at a hotel for his wife because it was her birthday, but it was like a whole party scene. So and nobody was wearing a mask.
My man.
Well, maybe that's
where did he go to college again?
The Ohio State.
Yeah, of course he did.
Yeah, and
he could never have quarterbacks.
It's funny he couldn't score at the game, so maybe if he bought some hookers, that's the only way he could score.
Hey, they're not hookers; they're strippers.
Oh, they're professional contractors.
They're going to college, dude.
They will be soon doctors or dentists.
Yes.
Next, we got the Minnesota Vikings. They got their ass whooped by the New Orleans Saints.
Dude, Minnesota sucks.
Oh yeah, they're horrible.
Their defense is straight trash now.
They're
bro.
They're in the same position as kind of what you are in Sneaky with the Giants, but they put so much money into their quarterback who sucks.
He's not going to be there next year, bro. It don't matter.
No, I don't think so either.
Well, that's a lot of money. They're going to have to.
There's no way he's going to be playing there next year, dude. I don't.
But a lot of his money was guaranteed, so it's like I think he already got all the money.
Yeah, that's exactly why.
They're probably going to cut him. You're right.
He's not going to be there.
But at the same time, who's his weapon? You guys Thickpin as a receiver, right? Who's their number 2 receiver?
Thielen, Justin Jefferson, who's been a great rookie this year.
They got a couple. Man.
They got decent tight ends. They got a good running back. They got 2 good running backs.
Yeah, well, Cook. Yeah.
I mean, their defense is not good, but I mean, it's the offense that's struggling, and it's Kirk Cousins. He's horrible. Shout out to the Falcons who gave the Chiefs a good game, 14-17. Browns losing to the Jets 16-23 with no receivers, but they just had one receiver, right?
Hey, let's talk about that KC game real quick.
Okay.
So I'm noticing, KC sitting at defending Super Bowl champs. They're having to find a way to win right now, man. And it some of their games are ugly. It's not your last year's running around. They figured out how to win again today, and it's happened a few times this year where the game's been ugly. But you know what? Good teams do that, and good coaches do that. So what I'm saying is my hat's off to KC. They're still finding ways to win, man. That's what I'm saying is
you can let the Super Bowl and the 15-1 record get to your head easily.
Yeah.
I mean, it's happened to our teams. I mean, when Winton and Romo went to Cabo because they had their first round bye, the Giants when they're on that yacht. I mean, they can easily get in their heads that we got this, but they're still finding a way to win every week.
And I still wouldn't want to play them either. Who wants to go to Kansas City, bro, in this weather? And
yeah, dude.
Right.
Yeah.
And now with this new playoff system, they're the only team that's going to have the bye come playoff time.
Which I like. I like that.
I want to talk about Mahomes. He's really coming into his own right now. I saw a little bit of the game yesterday. The throws that guy is making is unbelievable.
Mm.
Am I lagging pretty bad?
No,
yeah, you're lagging a little bit. But you know what? To be fair to Mahomes, I watched almost every game he played in college, and he didn't get a lot of attention as far as TV coverage goes.
It's Texas Tech.
Mm-hmm.
That dude was throwing dimes, dude, at Tech and Lubbock too, bro. It was crazy. I always thought he was going to be one, and not being a professional GM or all this, I was like, God, that guy's good. I don't understand why he's not getting enough attention, man.
That
but they were like,
Texas Tech game really.
Well, they were like, it's the system. It's Texas Tech system. It's what they do, and But God, dude, he was doing that shit in college too, man, and he's showing it now. I mean, like Sneaky said.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I do know when the year that he got drafted, we were trying to get him. Reese was trying to get him.
Right.
But apparently the organization now, I mean, there's a lot of stories. I don't know the true extent of it, but because we were looking at him, and apparently Kansas City, they gave up a lot to make the trade, and we ended up with Evan Ingram.
Right.
Who's a Pro Bowler, by the way.
Yeah, and I voted for him. I voted for Evan Ingram.
Of course you did.
You damn right I did.
You probably voted for Daniel Jones too, man.
I don't think he was on the list.
Man, they didn't put him on the ballot.
I don't quarterback in the NFL, bro.
Hey, who has an opportunity to make the playoffs?
So does the
yes.
I mean, doesn't.
Hey, and that's fact. That's fact. Yeah.
So, last couple scores I got is the Broncos losing to the Chargers 16-19. Justin Herbert finding another way to win. Who I love him, man. He's a great rookie quarterback. Which I think will be offensive rookie of the year. You think?
Yeah.
Him or Justin Jefferson?
Yeah, it's got to be, dude.
Justin Herbert?
Oh, yeah. He looks good. He looks really good.
Yeah. He reminds me of who was it? Goff. When Goff came in his first year, the team wasn't that great, but he still was throwing those good throws here and there. They just need a good coach, honestly. I don't like Lynn. Hopefully they get a good draft pick and get that Sewell guy, the offensive tackle from Oregon, but we'll see.
Hold on, I hate to interrupt you. I just want to bring this up. Apparently somebody wants to see me as a stripper. How do you pronounce his name? I see Revenge, X Revenge, or something. Talk about the Chargers or Raiders, and I'd like to see Sneaky as a stripper.
Oh God, the Raiders.
Look,
the Raiders are gone.
I was young and I needed the money. Don't judge. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Been there, done that.
Right.
No, the Raiders are gone.
Yeah, Raiders are done.
Now, when are they going to start blaming Gruden?
Dude, you can't because they paid him too much money.
Am I right?
They're never going to blame. Yeah.
He pulled the O'Brien card and has the organization in his hands.
Right.
Because now he's blaming the quarterback. Now he's like, "Oh, I don't have a quarterback. That's why we're not doing good. What's a quarterback?"
He's hated Carr since he got there.
Yeah,
he has hated Carr, and Carr has nothing but produced numbers, right? I mean, he's produced.
No.
I'm not a Carr fan myself.
He's had one good year.
I'm not saying I'm a Carr fan, but
I'm a truck guy.
He's playing. He's a what?
No. I'm a truck guy.
You're gotcha.
No, I think him and his brother were both trash, and he's probably going to be a commentator just like his brother in the next 3 years, and they're going to probably trade up this draft, probably to get rid of all their picks just to pick Trey Lance from South Dakota State, and he's going to be asked to. Because that's the Raiders. That's the Raiders.
We'll see how Lance is, dude. I think he'll be okay, but I think he's a backup quarterback in the NFL as well, dude.
Mm-hmm. Zach Wilson is now the number 2 quarterback in this draft, which makes sense. I mean, I'm a Fields fan, but man, Zach Wilson's just throwing dimes, and he's got a little bit of a run around him too. You know, he can run and he's strong, but his it's like Joe Burrow almost of last year. The way he just throws in the pocket is just insane.
Oh, hold on, Loop 915 brought up a good point. Mariota.
I agree.
What do you guys think of? Because he came in at relief and produced, and he threw a nice ball. He could still play. I think he might have had a raw deal in Tennessee. I think he should have stuck around a little bit longer in Tennessee.
Tannehill's the guy.
No, I think his time ran out in Tennessee, but
just like Jameis.
I think, dude, he still has some juice in him, man. He can still do some things. I agree, man. I'm not a big I've never been a Carr fan either. Cowboy Hippie as well, man. Neither one of them. I like Mariota though. I think that's a healthy decision, man.
They got the right offense to fit around them. I mean, with Ruggs and Waller, where they can easily do a quick little slant and follow Mariota when he's running to the side. That's perfect. That's all you really need. I mean, Hurts was doing it in the first half against us, and it looked pretty well. You know, they got a decent running back in Josh Jacobs. They can do it, but I don't know who the offensive coordinator is for the Raiders, but it doesn't look good.
So James Smith said, I honestly think Gruden was hired like Parcells was hired to get a new stadium and to move to Vegas. But a coach can't really put seats in the stands, though.
Well, you got to produce a winner no matter what, dude.
Well, that's what I'm trying to get at. I get it. Like, for example, I was really shocked that Jerry Jones didn't bring what Johnny Football over at his hype. I'm saying at his climax, right?
Oh, he was going to.
I agree with you.
Or even Tim Tebow. I mean, in Dallas, Texas, Tim Tebow, he alone would have put more seats in the stadium. You know, but
you know what's interesting about that? About Johnny Manziel? I was almost for sure that we were going to hear his name in that draft. I was sitting there, and that one I actually watched with my wife, and I was like, we're going to hear Johnny Manziel watch just because of hype, just what Sneaky said. Yep. Jerry Jones loves that shit. Johnny Manziel with his thing here. But you know what? And then he went ahead and did his other pick.
Zach Martin, baby.
Dude,
pro.
Yeah.
All pro.
And
I've met Manziel at a couple like occasions, you know, when they do
clubs?
maybe, but he just has that attitude where it's like football was never the first priority. You know what I mean? And I feel like now he's just out thinking like, damn, I could have had a shot, which I don't think he would have. He had great receivers at A&M. That's the reason why he was a Heisman.
Oh yeah, dude.
Mike Evans, come on. Mike Evans in college was just the same size he is in the NFL.
Dude, Mike Evans was a beast at A&M, bro.
Baller.
So when he went to Canada, I said to myself, he needs to be more successful than Doug Flutie was to even be relevant in the conversation of coming back to the NFL. Mm-hmm. And he couldn't do that. You know, I don't know the situation. I don't know why he didn't produce or wasn't successful. Maybe it just wasn't the team around him. But if you have an NFL player or an NFL caliber type player going to Canada and it's not as successful, I mean, what does that say about the player itself?
I watched one of his games in the CFL. His accuracy was off, dude. Everything was off, and I thought that league was going to fit him pretty good, man.
Mm-hmm. I thought so too. Yeah.
And you know what? Not taking nothing against the CFL. I love the CFL, man. I love the CFL. I love their different rules. I love the end zone. I love all that, man. But he just wasn't the same mentally. I think his game was just lost, man. No confidence in his throws and stuff like that, man. That's
He's
what
still trying to play college ball.
Yeah,
right.
CFL was still too fast for him.
Oh yeah, absolutely, dude. Absolutely. He couldn't. Some guys can't make reads. In college,
Right.
you're throwing the ball to Mike Evans. You're going to your first read. You
Right.
get to the league, even the CFL, and you can't check down, and you don't have confidence in doing it, dude. You want to hit the guy downfield every damn time because it was your Mike Evans in college, bro. You don't got that when you move up, man.
Right. It's completely different when that other player is on the other side and they're trying to get a paycheck like you are.
Right.
There's a lot of competition going on there. And again, it's not to downslate the CFL. It's really unfortunate that the season got canceled. I do enjoy watching the CFL. Now, Ish, I don't know if you've gotten to the Seahawks yet, or we've spoken about them yet, but I do want to bring up Seattle fan for life. He says, "How about those Hawks?"
Yep. They're in first place in their division, I believe now, right? Beating the Rams.
Yeah.
I think they clinch, if I'm not mistaken.
A playoff spot, yeah. They might have clinched their division.
No, nobody wants to play the Seahawks. Nobody wants to play Russell Wilson in the playoffs, bro.
Dak beat them in the playoffs.
I know. I just it's him, Rodgers, those kind of guys, bro. God, their matchups are
so. Who would we play now? I would want to know who we play now. If we were in first place in the division, who would we play?
I would. Well, okay, just so you know, Seattle did clinch their playoff spot.
Okay.
And it looks like the Buccaneers. The first round.
Right.
But the thing is, two things have to happen. Washington has to lose, and you have to beat us. And I could easily say I don't see you guys beating us, but
why is that sneaky?
You're going to say the same thing.
No, I want to say I want to ask why though. Why don't you think after the past 3 games why don't you think we could beat y'all?
Well, I mean, we're a gritty team, and it all depends on what Dallas Cowboy defense is going to show up. Is the defense going to show up today that was going against Jalen Hurts, which I'll say looks pretty good? And what defense will we show up? Are we going to have the Seattle Seahawks game defense showing up? And also offense? Are we going to be the offense that puts up points? Or are we going to be the ones that don't put up? Oh, and also play calling. I mean, we're going to go back from last week.
The game is in New York, which gives y'all a little bit of advantage. Cold weather. I mean,
there's no fans there. Yeah, there's no fans in the stands. But you're right. I mean, we don't have to travel. We don't have to get on a plane. I mean, there's that. That.
Now, but with the hot streak with the 3 wins, I mean, does that worry you a little bit?
No.
I mean, Andy Dalton's on fire.
No.
I mean, I need you to go watch today's game.
I heard today's game. I need to go back and watch anything.
I need you to go watch it again because that might be our next quarterback.
Who? Andy Dalton? yeah, I doubt that. Well, okay, I tell you what, we have a better odds of pick if and that's a huge if, we would have better odds picking up Matty Ice than we would Andy Dalton.
Oh yeah, Matty Ice is gone too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So is Julio, which I don't agree with, but they're gonna get rid of him too. Just to save some money.
Julio's going to New York.
I could see that.
You mean the Jets?
No. I think Julio. I'm not kidding, guys. I think he's going to be a Giant
trade with Matty Ice and Julio.
I think he's going to be a Giant next year, man.
No.
How excited would you be, Sneaky, if y'all got Matty Ice and Julio in a trade?
I would not be excited because we're getting them on the downslide of their career,
which is 10 times better.
And it'll be no. I would rather risk developing Jones and a potential number 1 receiver out of the
it's not
the draft.
Developing Jones,
and then yes, it is. Yes, it is.
He's got one more year to prove it, or he's not in the NFL no more.
1 to 2. You're not going to change my mind on that. I'm firm on that. I believe in giving Jones is our guy. Point blank, he's our guy, and
he took y'all to the playoffs.
This is his first year being a full-time starter.
Dak took us to the playoffs, and we had a first round bye.
Okay, how'd that game go for you though?
Oh, we lost
exactly.
To a Hall of Famer.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, hey,
Nikki's just
a loss is a loss.
He has his Daniel Jones freaking Speedo poster up in his room right now, man. That he goes and looks at every night before he goes to sleep. I know it's up there.
And I bet you guys have a Red Rooster poster too. And he with leopard skin and all that.
I'm not a fanboy like you, man. I don't root for guys that suck on my team. I call them out. I call out guys that suck on my team.
So the last 3 games that you played, right? You said Ish. Look in the last 3 games, and I should be scared. Ooh.
Mhm.
No, I'm not scared at all.
Okay.
Bengals, 49ers, Eagles.
How many passing yards did
those were
Dalton
games.
have?
I'm not. I could look, but I'm just looking at the last 3 games that you've played, and no, I'm not scared at all. I mean,
one of them should be scared.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Those were winnable games. I
Mhm.
mean, they were all winnable games. So yeah.
You know, if Washington, if New York did what the Cowboys did, though, they would be in the playoffs right now. They're just playing bad football right now. The Cowboys are playing better football right now. I think that's what Ish is
Right.
saying.
The hot
But
hand.
I'm not a believer on streaks. I'm a believer of today, and like you, Sneaky. I wouldn't be afraid of I wouldn't be afraid of this Cowboys team, no matter what, bro. But I wouldn't be afraid of the Giants either. So both teams are facing the same shit. They both suck, and they're both have a chance if Washington loses to go to the fucking playoffs.
And the thing right now with the up in arms with, or I'll say like the toss up between who the starting quarterback is today. Haskins did not look impressive, and their backup quarterback did not look impressive at all.
Who's their backup?
So exactly.
Because I know Alex Smith is hurt, right?
Calf injury. Yeah, and speaking on Alex Smith, although I'm happy that he tried this season, he tried to play a little bit.
I wouldn't play.
I see that he is. This might be his last season in the NFL, and I could be wrong. I could be wrong right now.
I agree.
I mean, I would understand if he was a little bit younger, but he's 35, 36 years old. I mean, he's been in the league for a long time.
And that injury was brutal.
Oh, yeah.
That injury was brutal. So hold on. Yeah, that's a good question for you guys. Loop 915, who's the best receiver in the NFL right now?
Oh man. God, dude, there's not one stands out to me as one. There's one A's, one B's, one C's, one D's. I
mean, if you want to say the best like route runner, I'd say Amari Cooper. The best route runner receiver in the NFL right now. Did you see how many ankles he's broken this season? Y'all would Sneaky. Y'all would do anything to have at least one of our receivers. Y'all would do anything to have at least one of our receivers.
If we wanted one of y'all receivers, we would have had him by now. We would have had him.
So you would take Sterling Shepard over CeeDee Lamb?
All I'm saying is, you're saying we would do anything to have. All I'm saying is, if we wanted one of your receivers, they would be a Giant right now. That's all I'm saying. That's all. Asking me if I would rather have this one player, it's irrelevant. All I'm saying is, they would be ours.
I think I'm just gonna go with Devontae Adams right now, but only because Aaron Rodgers is a quarterback, so that helps out a lot. But I really think Devontae Adams, dude, like Ish said, he also runs good routes. Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go with him as that's just pulling it out of my butt, but I'm gonna take Adams as one for me.
So when I read this out loud, for some reason, Metcalf came to mind. I don't know why. Metcalf came to mind.
He's a beast, man.
Oh my! He reminds me of what is it? David Boston.
David Boston's physique.
Oh my god!
But he's faster.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What about Tyreek Hill?
Tyreek. I mean, but he has speed.
He'll get up there. He'll go up there and get it too. He's this generation Steve Smith. Steve Smith was a flyer, and he would jump up and get that ball.
Can we talk about Diggs though, from what he's doing in Buffalo?
Oh yeah.
He's also quietly having a phenomenal year that people
most receptions in NFL.
I don't hear regular fans talking about him, but dude, like people that actually watch football, you know who Diggs is now. There's no denying who Diggs is. So I don't know, man. That's why it's kind of up in the air, but that's my. But I just had to throw out Diggs, man. It's so hard, man. Now I'm thinking of Hopkins. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of good.
Well,
receivers.
I mean, and maybe that's why there's a huge decline with what is it? The quarterback from Minnesota. But I take that back because him and Diggs didn't get along anyway. They had
him
they
and
had
Thielen don't get along either. I believe nobody likes Cousins. He's trash. He's straight.
well, no,
he's
no,
straight
no. I'm
ass.
sorry, not
His
Ken.
wife is hot, though.
I mean Diggs. Yeah, but he's a bajillionaire. That's why. Oh, and I heard Cousins, and no fault to his own. I heard Cousins like really, really, really frugal, if you will. I hear he drives a beat up van to the game, whatever. I would do the same thing if I was him.
Yeah, because
But
he ain't gonna be in the league long.
I
He's
want
trying to save all
to
that money.
ask you guys a serious question, and it's about stiff arm. Okay, I know last week Henry had another massive stiff arm. I'm going to show you guys 2 videos, and I want your opinion about something. Okay, so check this out. This is the first one. This is Metcalf and Bradbury. Check this out.
There's Metcalf in front of Bradbury. Oh, DK Metcalf with a...
Okay, right.
Mhm.
Okay. Now, here is the man, the beast, Derrick Henry.
Yes, he did. He gives it to Henry. Henry trying to get to the outside. The defender.
Now, just to give a little history,
Shout out to Josh Norman.
right? Just to give a little history.
Posterized.
Unfortunately, that stiff arm didn't count because it was a penalty. It got called back. Now, out of those 2 stiff arms, which one was worse?
Man, I mean,
Look, okay, I got to tell you right now, I got to go with my boy Henry, dude. Okay, because he pushed the dude back like 15 yards, man.
Took him off his feet.
I mean, Metcalf had like a hold of something. Henry's was more of a shove, and the dude flew. Like that was super power.
it was
stiff
pure
arm.
strength. That
Yes.
was pure strength stiff arm.
Here we go. We got Jay Smead, Henry, and then we got Revenge. Now, I'm sorry if
Sold.
look, listen. If I played high school, college, shit. If it was the Turkey Bowl, you know how you would play football during Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
If that ever happened to me, I'm done.
Now, what do you do as a teammate?
I laughed my ass off at him,
Yeah.
dude.
Right? If
We're
you're
Yeah.
talking about it at the meeting.
Yeah.
I am bringing footage. I'm putting it on my phone, dude. Listen, dude. What Derrick Henry did, I talked about it on my live today, man. I do that shit to the kids in my neighborhood, bro, and not even as effective as Henry.
Yeah.
And he's still doing this against NFL. This is against grown men, NFL players. What Henry did, man.
I didn't think he was gonna be this good in the NFL, honestly.
No, I knew he was. It took them time.
I didn't think the size was gonna. You're right. It did took some time. It took 3 years or two, about 2.5.
2 years, yeah. And then he came into his own. I knew it would take him time to develop. But damn,
what's wrong with me, dude? I can't think of his name. He played for Tennessee. What was his name back in the day? Running back.
Chris Johnson. Chris Johnson?
No, not Chris Johnson. Before him.
Oh, the Heisman, right?
Yes.
Eddie
George.
Eddie George.
Eddie George, yeah.
He reminds me of a more. He runs like Eddie George, but he's more powerful.
No,
and dude, you get Henry in the open field.
He's faster than the
flies, dude.
Yeah.
That's what's scary, man.
Yeah,
he's so fast.
Yeah, he's a more athletic bus. Jerome Bettis. You know how Jerome Bettis run quick, but he was just a big guy. Derrick Henry's. Oh man, I love the bus.
Me too.
There was a picture with Henry, and then you had Mark Ingram.
Yes,
in the CFP championship.
He looked like Ingram. That was Ingram's. I'm sorry, Henry looked like Ingram's daddy.
Yeah,
right.
That's exactly what it looked, and it's just massive on how big he is. And I mean that type of running back, you do not want to be on the defensive side, fourth quarter, getting run over. Go ahead.
No, we're talking about this. I see we only have 10 minutes left. I have got to do a huge shout out today, man, for Texas high school football. My boys out in Euless Trinity went in and beat Allen last night, okay?
Wow, that's a big
And let me tell you, The running back for Euless had 450 yards.
Wow.
400. And so that Henry's talk started reminding me, look it up, look up the highlights. Euless Trinity, bro, went in there and absolutely ran over it. Now, it was a great game. It was a high-scoring game. This kid had 450 yards.
That's got to be a record, right?
I don't even know, dude. I hadn't checked that
I know
far
high
yet.
school football is like.
But see, Euless Trinity, that's what we were talking to Jared Bunch about, which I was trying to get him to coach there. That was a school, Sneaky, that I was trying to get Bunch to bring back. But they've always been good. They've kind of slid in the last couple of years. But last night, they put on a show with that kid, man.
So did they win state?
Yeah.
Are they playing?
No. That was
a
a regional final. That was just a regional final.
States take so long in Texas. It's insane.
So, but they actually beat Midland Lee the week before on a last-second touchdown, and then they barely beat. They just got by Allen. But Euless Trinity. So I've lived around Euless for the last 20 years, and that's why I've supported them. I've watched them. That's why I was trying to get Jared Bunch to come coach there during that interview. But man, Trinity is a pure I-form powerhouse, old school football team. Big kids. They got the biggest kids in the state of Texas. I can tell you that right now. Big, strong.
I'm gonna mess up his name like I do everybody's name. Right. Damian Sayles.
Yes.
Sayles. There's a tweet about him. It says, "My guy at I'm Peters tells me Ole Gordon. So the running back is named Ole Gordon, had 49 touches. 49 touches.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Golly. Did they even throw the ball?
I know, right?
What do you do? They don't throw it a lot.
It's like during the coin toss, they hand them the ball off during the coin toss for the game. Okay. He had 49 touches for 455 yards and 6 touchdowns.
Golly.
And this is not against a scrub. This is against Allen.
It's a big school.
This is against Allen.
The biggest high school stadium in Texas, probably in the United States.
They were playing at Globe Life last night inside the ballpark.
Oh, okay.
That's what they're playing.
Like, there is no reason why. The tweet continues. There's no reason why hashtag SMU offered him, and there will be a reason why he has tons more by the end of his recruiting process.
SMU's still a good school.
Yeah, but I mean, dude, after a game like that, bro, you just got put on the map.
Alabama might call you tomorrow.
What happened?
I'm back. Sorry.
Yeah. You might. You can go anywhere you want, basically. I think.
Yeah. Hey,
you know what?
Texas high school football. Did you hear about the kid that passed away after an accidental shooting? He was a freshman. He just won freshman Pac-12 of the year up in Utah. And yeah, he got accidentally shot with a gun this past weekend.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, dude. He had a great year as a freshman.
Those accidental shootings, man.
Yeah. It happened not too far away from us either.
Yeah,
it's insane.
That's so unfortunate. That is so unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah, that kid too. Let me tell you something about that kid from Euless as well, real quick. What an interview, man. You know what he did? He credited his offensive line like 400 times. He took zero credit, man. And that I always look at those interviews as well and to see what kind of kid they are. And this kid, all credit to his line, his coach, his teammates, which when you run for 450, your offensive line obviously did so as well.
Right,
but
right.
Dude, he just was what a good kid, man. Solid kid, solid game. Euless Trinity back where they belong, baby. Reminds me of the old days, man, of Euless Trinity running over people. But yeah, I'm a big fan of them. Now, I'm in the same school district as Trinity, but my kids will be going to the next high school over. But I still got because LD Bill sucks, bro.
Really?
in football. Oh, dude, they're horrible. So Trinity will always be a special place in my heart, and I'll always root for them, man. It's part of being part of the HEB area. You know what I mean, Ish?
Yeah.
Being out here. But good times, man. I wish Bunch would get over here.
Hey, maybe after this, y'all got a chance to get some more players.
Right.
Yeah, next year Nick will be playing at Flower Mound Marcus.
Oh yeah, Flomo. He's in the Flomo.
Yeah, he's gonna be a freshman this year, and this year's middle school. They made it to the championship game. However, they lost. It was a close game.
Good deal. Good deal.
They went 7-1, I think 7-1 this year. And ironically, the team that beat them is the team that they lost in the championship. So,
Damn.
Oh, okay.
Hey, still good season though, especially
Yeah,
with
that's a solid
COVID and
season.
everything. For them to still have a season.
yeah, a full season.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there was one game where they had to where it was canceled due to
Mhm.
COVID. But other than that,
Yeah.
fairly successful season.
That's awesome. So I know we're about to end. I know I had a question for last week. I'm gonna go ahead and ask y'all now. I know you had a week to marinate on it. Top 3 chicken places you've ever been to.
Oh
Oh
shoot!
shit, I forgot.
Oh, what the fuck?
Shit.
Chicken?
Chicken.
Well, I gotta go like
Fried
fast food chicken.
Any chicken. Any
Look,
fried
I'm gonna
chicken
tell you
you
guys
had.
something. You guys might say it's overrated or whatever, but I'm gonna shout out to Popeyes real quick, dude,
What? Who's gonna say if they say it's overrated? I'm fighting them.
because I can get anything there and it's fire. I order all kinds of different stuff when I go there, man. But the
Shrimp.
potatoes, for some reason, bro, with that gravy, oh my god, it's on point, dude. That's and then I'm gonna go with Lisa's chicken as well.
Oh
I'm
yes.
gonna go with Lisa's chicken as well.
If you don't know what Lisa's chicken is, then you can come to DFW.
So for mine, it's Popeyes, it's Lisa's. You guys continue on. I'll think of 3. I'll think of number 3.
Go ahead, Ish.
Best fried chicken I've ever had. Popeyes has got to be up there, no doubt. I actually really like Babe's chicken. I know a lot of people don't really like it. I love Babe's chicken.
Good call.
And the third one will actually be, I don't know the name of it. It was a food truck in Austin. And man, they made a spicy chicken as well. Best chicken I ever had.
Now, disclaimer: were you high when you were in Austin? Does it matter the taste if you're okay?
We just drove there. We're hungry. It was hot. We were going to the Post Malone concert.
Oh, I remember you guys been out there.
Awesome.
So for me, there's a chicken spot in Everett, Washington, and it was called Heaven Sent Chicken. That was the only thing I did not like about that place. He charged you for hot sauce.
Weak.
I did not like that at all.
Weak.
That's the and here there's a Helen's chicken here that I just tried not too long ago. I thought that was pretty good. And I wanted to see, to me, Popeyes is a given. I mean, like when I'm hungry and I want there's 2 places for me here that's automatic. It's Golden Chicken and Popeyes. Like
Golden Chick. I like Golden Chick.
If I'm not, I mean, it's hard not to be in the mood for either. But I'd be like, yeah, let me get the spicy. Let me get that 3-piece spicy from Popeyes. But then sometimes I like a little catfish thrown in there too. So
good call.
Golden chicken. I'll get the 3-piece, and then or I'll get the 2-piece chicken with like a 2-piece catfish, and it's oh my god, it's like I died and went to heaven.
Right.
What about Churches? Oh, Churches, them biscuits.
Yeah. Oh, so funny story about Churches. When I was at Cerro Vista, they had a all you can eat Churches chicken for a lunch special, right? And you get a 2-piece plus 2 sides. But when you go back and get chicken, you can only get 2 pieces at a time. So we had a competition. I could only eat 4 pieces of chicken. I shit you not. I could only eat 4 pieces of chicken. This one cat at my job had 23 pieces of chicken.
He didn't have a heart attack after?
He told me, because we did this on a Wednesday. He said the first time he ate something again was that Saturday morning for breakfast. And he was about as skinny as Clary. Even skinnier.
Hey, I've never been called skinny in about 20 years, but hey.
23 and I sat there the whole time.
Let the camera go a little bit down.
This is 220 pounds of skinny. 220 pounds of skinny.
I got to throw this out there. Chiefs Kingdom for life. I know. It's like going to McDonald's and them charging you for ketchup. It makes
I tell them to fuck off, bro. If someone tells me.
Oh my god.
Zaxby's charges.
I say throw that shit in there, dude. Don't even fucking don't.
Have you had Zaxby's?
Yeah.
Zaxby's. Yeah. I think I did. I think I've had. Oh, so no, I asked him, I said, why do you charge for hot sauce? He's like, well, I got to pay somebody for putting, because like, the little containers, and they weren't even the big containers that you saw, like you see now. It's like the little skinny ones that you literally barely had enough to,
Scoop in there.
dip it in. Yeah. And then freaking, it was like 50 cents. Yeah, you can put that somewhere. Shit.
Dude, I seriously haven't been called skinny in 20 years. I'm about to go run around with my shirt off right now, dude. That's all I know. I am gonna go walk around with my shirt off after this show, man, and tell my wife that Stinky called me skinny.
Hey, and this cat I'm thinking of right now. I don't want to mention it because last I heard he was in jail, so I don't want to bring it up again. But
Hey,
this dude could eat. He could eat. We would have functions, and he would personally buy his own extra large pizza from Peter Piper Pizza. Shout out! It's the place. It's the place that people pick. It's the place that people pick. He would order his own. Like we would have it, little luncheon, whatever. Everybody chips in a couple bucks. He was like, "Yeah, I need my own pizza." He would get an extra large, and he would kill it. Like can you do that, Mark? If you get an extra large pizza, could you eat the whole thing?
Yes, absolutely. I can eat an extra large, dude.
And then drink a Diet Pepsi to piss me off.
Dude, no, I still don't drink a diet sodas, bro. But no, Stinky, I can eat, like when I go to Taco Bell, I'll order a party pack for myself. I'll eat the party pack.
Have you ever done an eating contest?
Cowboy Hippie knows we can eat. We can eat, dude.
I must be the only one. This right here, all of this. Hold on. I'm gonna move the camera down. This is a lie. This is all a lie. This is a false sense of security right here. So, but hey, guys, let's go ahead and wrap it up. Clary, you go first, brother.
All right. Hey guys, thank you all for stopping through and listening in to the show today. I want to say congratulations to the Dallas Cowboys for continuing their drive, and a shout out to James out there, man, in the world, because James is the only person besides Cowboy Hippie that has believed in the Cowboys all season. So James, much love, dude, for keeping that promise you made me. And other than that, guys, I want to say thanks for everything else. I hope you all had a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. We got a new year coming up around the corner. And as always, make somebody smile out there this week, guys. Much love, and thank you for everything out there. Thank you.
Shout out to my boy James. One last fact about the Giants that he gave me was November 29th was the last time Sneaky was on Cloud 9 when the Giants were in first place. And it's been downhill since. Want to give a little quick shout out to all my brothers and sisters out there who are serving or who have served. I want you to know that your stories will always be told and remembered. Shout out to the Dallas Cowboys to ending this amazing week of Christmas and getting us a dub. I hope y'all have a blessed week. Stay strong, stay safe, wear a mask, and let's keep on doing it.
Fucker. Before I get into it, those of you that was on my other podcasts, and I do try and keep them separate, the Sneaky G podcast. I had Danny on, and unfortunately, she suffered a loss in the family this week. It's never a good time to lose a family member, and obviously not a good time to lose a family member during the holidays. So I just ask that you guys keep her in your thoughts and your prayers. Send her some positive vibe, some good juju. I know I shot her out some love, and I asked her permission to do this, and she was okay with it. Also, so what if it was a couple weeks ago when I was last on Cloud 9? The point is I was on Cloud 9. Hell. Guys, you know what? I want to thank everybody that's been riding with us for this year. We started in August. And here we are now. If I'm not mistaken, on YouTube we have over 150 subscribers. That's a lot, and I want to thank you all. And please continue the love. If you haven't already, please go to TikTok. Please follow Cowboy Hippie, Sneaky G Man. Don't follow Clary because he has enough already. I'm kidding. Give him some love too. But the bottom line is, and I'm going to speak for the guys. Thank you so much for making 2020 an awesome year for us. I'm excited for 2021. We love the love and the support that you guys given us. Dress Comfy, thank you so much. 3 a.m. Water, thank you so much. Like I said, I cannot wait until 2021. And then, obviously next weekend, we we have an opportunity to make the playoffs, win the division. And Dallas Cowboys and the Giants. We have an opportunity if Washington. I actually want Washington to lose. I want them to lose so we could take it, and I could wear my division championship hat on the show. And obviously, it's we give each other shit on the show, but it's all love. We love and respect each other. Anyway, I'm taking too much more of my glamour time. I love y'all. Hope y'all have a good week. And as always, let's go Giants! Oh!
I'ma keep it 100, you heard me? Look, to be honest, y'all ain't even on my fucking level, to be honest. Some of y'all